Garlic and onion air fresheners are a terrible idea. But as soon as you start cooking it, everybody comments how amazing your house smells.
Maybe UFOs are radioactive and that's why the footage of them is always blurry.
Tipping after service is a compliment. Having to tip before service is extortion.
Every person born in 1999 is in a race to be the last human alive born in the 20th century.
Even when staring deeply into a mirror, you will never see yourself blink.
Tom Brady has more retirements than Aaron Rodgers has Super Bowl appearances.
People don't move to shorter, TikTok-style videos because they have a short attention span, but because people flock to the only places too short for advertiser interruption.
Being a grown-up is the ultimate faking it till you make it.
The internet has made it possible for us to be lonely together.
It took Ultron 5 minutes of looking at social media to realize that all of humanity needed to go.
With everybody having video doorbells, children will no longer be able to play the age-old game of knocking on a front door and running away.
Mosquitoes sure are brave for creatures with only 2 horsepower.
You know an episode hits hard when you let the credits roll.
The brain creates entire worlds inside our minds, yet struggles to understand the world outside us.
The same teenagers that used to sneak out of the house to go to parties turn 30 and sneak out of parties to go to their house.
We are 4 years away from the 100 years anniversary of the invention of the electronic television.
There's nothing like putting on a brand new pair of socks.
We gave yet to see the Hogwarts special ed classes. Statistically, they must exist.
Entertainment media allows the showing of ending a life, but prohibits the creation of a life.
Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts. The skull is a brain cell.
The fact that babies, dogs, etc. will stare you in the eyes, representing they innately know that they're seeing you as you're seeing them, is kind of insane, as there's really no way other than evolution that they'd understand the concept of eye contact.
It's easy to pee without pooing, but it's much harder to poo without peeing.
Technically all fabric is mesh, just with much smaller holes.
Ever since smartphones, backs of cereal boxes have been read a lot less.
It's pretty ironic that the babies in Mario are smart enough to drive a kart in Mario Kart but are incompetent in Yoshi's Island. I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Lorelei Stewart. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more shower thoughts. Bye for now.
If you like this podcast, check out our other podcast, Daily Dad Jokes. It'll make you laugh. And groan. Just search for Daily Dad Jokes in your podcast app or check the show notes page for links. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.